Hey, it's me, Quanda, and I am coming to you to show you how to use the GrantMatch Navigator. So I created this grant to help you find a grant and then apply for the grant. So let me just show you how to do it. So I've already pulled it up and it's in Chat GPT. When it first comes up, it's gonna look like you. I mean, look like you. It's gonna look like this. So it has my um cartoon logo. It has its name, GrantMatch Navigator. It has my name because I created it. And it's Grant Savvy Guide for fast, clear, personalized funding help. That's what it do. Then you have these four prompts that you can click on. We're going to go through each one of them together. You have find me grants now, help with my application, what grants do I qualify for, teach me about funding types. So we're going to go through each one of them because I created it for it to ask you questions to guide you through getting the right grant and funding for you or your business. So first, we're going to go through and click on Find Me Grants Now. And let's see what it does. It says, I got you, but really pinpoint the best grants for you. I need a bit more context. Let's lock in your funding profile real quick. What type of entity are you? Are you a nonprofit, small business, individual, student? Two, what do you need funding for? Startup costs, a community program, creative project, education, etc. Where are you based? City and state helps me pull location specific opportunities. Do you prefer federal, state, private, foundation, or corporate grants, or all of them? All of the above. Once I have that, I'll serve up a fresh list of active, relevant grants tailored to you. Let's get you funded. What's your startup? Or what's your setup? Okay, so what I'm going to say for number one, I'm going to put that I am small business owner. I'm gonna say small business, small. Okay, I'm gonna say woman, small business owner, because women have grants out there too. So I want to make sure I put that in there. Okay, I'm gonna say woman, just in case they are specific to nationality. African American small business owner. And number two, it says I'm gonna put start up costs. I also want to get funding to help my community by setting up a um setting up in-person classes where I teach on how to do how to do the crafts that I do. All right. And number three is you don't have to go into a lot of detail here because you're going to do it with your application for each person that you apply for a grant for. So Moving on to 3. Where am I based? I am based in Thomasville, North Carolina. And number 4 is asking, do you prefer federal, state, private foundation, or corporate? I'm going to say all of the above. Then I'm going to add on, I want all the grants that I qualify for. And then I'm going to press enter. And let's see what it says. So he's searching the web. Okay. Okay, absolutely. As a Black woman entrepreneur in Thomasville, North Carolina, aiming to launch a craft-based business and offer in-person classes to uplift your community, you have access to a variety of grants and resources. Here's a curated list to get you started. So we have the Amber Grant for Women, Her Rise Micro Grant, Yippity Doo Big Idea Grant. And then there's North Carolina Community Foundation Grant, North Carolina Department of Commerce Incentives, SBA, Office of Women's Business Ownership, Minority Business Development Agency. So those are the grants that it came up with. And so now it's telling me there are resources for craft-based classes. To support your in-person craft classes, consider these supplies. So it is giving me supplies, which is Lakeshore Arts and Craft Supply Center, colorations and classrooms crafting starter sets, workshop 2 bundle for minimal of 8. Then it says next steps. Register your business, develop a business plan, prepare grant applications, gather support and documents, apply before deadlines. Would you like assistance in drafting a compelling grant application or need further information on any of these opportunities? So right here, if you want to, see, I applied for the Amber Grant, but I am going to say, so this is 1,000 monthly use. So her Rise micro grant, you get $1,000 monthly. Eligibility is women of color with businesses earning under 1 million. That would be me. Use text tools, marketing supplies, apply at her Rise. So what I'm going to do is, okay, first, before I do it, I'm going to go down here and tell ChatGPT, make sure this information is accurate and up to date. Today is 5/25/25. Look at that, 5/25/25. I do not want to have outdated information. All right. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go back and ask about grant number 2. It's searching. Absolutely. I have verified update the grant information as of today, May 25/25 is to ensure accuracy for your needs as a Black woman entrepreneur in Thomasville, North Carolina, seeking funding for your craft-based business and community classes. All right, so it just coming back and giving me that information again. So I'm gonna copy And it also has right here where it says apply, it has where you can where it got its information from off the internet. Okay. So I'm gonna copy her Rise Micro Grants. Just gonna copy all of that. And I'm gonna come down here and say, please give me more information about this. And then I'm gonna paste. I'm just gonna paste it all there. We're gonna do one at a time. All right, searching the web. All right, it says absolutely. Let's delve deeper in the Her Rise Microgrant, a valuable opportunity for women of color entrepreneurs like yourself. And then it says Her Rise Microgrant overview. You get 1,000 monthly. The last day, the deadline for this grant is you have to apply every month by the last day of the month at 11:59 p.m. The criteria: business must be at least 51% owned by a woman of color, registered and operating in the U.S., annual gross revenue under 1 million, for profit businesses only. So that means if you are selling anything in your business, then you can apply for this. If you are nonprofit, which means you probably after just giving out information and you don't have any income, you're not getting any income out of your business by selling stuff. So if you're selling stuff, then you make it. This is for you. And then there's a $10 application fee is required. Now you can go in here and tell ChatGPT that you do not want to pay. I mean, you want to have free um grant information given to you. But okay, that's if it hurts you. It's not gonna hurt me to do the application fee. I know I done one, it was $15, and then this is 10, so it's okay. So it goes on to tell you the process. So it says application process: prepare your business story, clearly articulate your business's mission, the challenges you face, and how the grant will make a difference. Submit an online application. Complete the application form available on the Her Sweet Spot website. Pay the application fee. Await notification. Winners are announced during the following month. Her Sweet Spot first Friday mixer. Attendance is not mandatory to win. Ideal use for funds. This grant is designed to support specific business needs such as purchasing equipment or supplies, marketing and promotional activities, product development, website creation, or enhancement. Additional benefits. Beyond the financial support, recipients gain access to Her Sweet Spots community, which offers networking opportunities with fellow women entrepreneurs, business resources and tools, mentorships. And then it's asking you, ready to apply? Visit the application page to start your application. And then if you need assistance crafting a compelling application or have questions about the process, feel free to ask. So here, because we're in Chat GPT, we're going to allow Chat GPT to help us. Okay, hold on, y'all. I got to go get my phone. And let's just plug it up here. All right. Sorry about that. Should have did this a long time ago, but I'm doing it now. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I do want help with the application, which is the second block at the beginning of GPT, but you can just smoothly go along right here. So in order for me to apply for this, I got to make sure I meet the criteria, which I do. I am a woman of color. I have a business, LLC, that's registered in the United States. I have annual gross revenue under $1 million for the year. And I am a for-profit business because I sell my crafts. I sell things that I make. And then I can pay the $10 required fee. Okay, so the application process. It says prepare your business story. So now it's telling me to actually, this is where I would write my grant proposal. So it says clearly articulate your business's mission, the challenges you face, and how the grant will make a difference. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and I'm going to say, I need help with the application process. I need help writing my business story. Did I copy that part or I just copied the other part? Okay, so let's craft a business story that makes your passion pop, your mission shine, while speaking directly to the grant reviewers' love with clarity, community impact, sustainability. Here's a customizable template we can build on. I'll write a draft using what I know about you so far, and then we'll refine it later. I'm going to tell you why it knows me, because I've been using ChatGPT forever, okay? And I got a lot of information in it. So it says business story draft for Her Rise Micro Grant. Business name, Crafts by Q LLC, correct. Owner, Quanda, African American woman, entrepreneur, correct. Location, Thomasville, North Carolina, correct. Mission. At Crafts by Q LLC, my mission is to empower creativity and foster healing through hands-on crafting experiences. I create high-quality handmade crafts and teach others, especially women, youth, and underserved communities, how to find joy, purpose, and income through artistry. So the thing is, I um teach, I do all my teaching on YouTube right now because I don't have a physical location that I am. What I do, but yeah, he got that right. What I do, Crafts by Q offers custom handmade products and hosts in-person workshops that teach practical crafting skills like sewing, wreath making, custom decor. These classes don't just teach a hobby, they build confidence, reduce stress, and spark entrepreneurship. So that is all wrong. So I'm going to say, I do not hold in person classes yet. I am inspiring to do so. Currently, I I do YouTube videos showing others how I do crafts. Okay, I'm gonna say I currently have a small YouTube channel showing, okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. He know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that was the first thing. I am a woman of color in a rural biz starting a biz in a rural area. I face limited funding. I do um not have a physical in-person building yet due to not having the funds to get one. It don't matter. You ain't got to be perfect because it'll understand you. Okay, it says in person teach practical graphs. I do not teach sewing nor it's got that wreath making because me and my sisters had a sister day and we made wreaths, but that ain't what I teach. We just did that for fun. Wreath making. Okay, I teach all things cricket, sublimation, resin, soap making, few candles, Canva, and Chat GPT. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go there and let's go on to the challenges I face. As a woman of color, starting a business in a rural area, I face limited funding. I put that mentorship and exposure. That's correct. Startup costs, including supplies, workshop, and marketing, correct, have slowed my ability to expand. Despite these challenges, I've continued to self-fund and host small community events to keep my vision alive. Okay, just say, I do not hold small community events yet. I only show you, I only produce YouTube videos. Okay. Okay. How this grant, how this grant will help? Okay. The Herrise micro grant would be transformational. It will fund essential supplies for my classes, including tools, materials, safety gear. With the support, I expand my reach, launch new classes, create a safe, creative hub where community members can learn, heal, and grow. Every dollar helps me empower others to turn their pain into purpose, one craft at a time. So I'm going to say I will use this grant to get updated equipment and get more supplies and safety gear. I do need more masks though. Safety gear. Okay. I will um create or I can make more business if I could produce more product with bigger machines that will produce more product. Okay. And then it says, would you like to add specific stories, names of your crafts you teach, or quotes from past students or community members? Let's refine this together and match your exact voice and vision. What would you like to change or expand on? So, being that I did it one paragraph at a time, we're going to go ahead and send it. It says, perfect. Thank you for that clarity. It gives me a much better picture of where you are now and where you're aiming to go. Based on your current setup and goals, here's a revised version of your business story tailored specifically for the Horizon microgrant application. My business name, I'm the owner, my location, my mission, what I do now. Currently, I run a small YouTube channel where I teach viewers how to create custom products using cricket sublimation resin and more. I share tutorials and business tips and help others learn the ropes of turning creativity into cash. While I don't yet have a physical location or host the in-person classes, I am actively building a foundation and audience for the future. Challenges I face. As a Black woman entrepreneur in a small town, I have limited access to capital and business development resources. I work from home with limited equipment, which restricts how much I can produce, how much I can earn. I also can't yet afford a physical space to host classes or or up scale up my operations. Lord Jesus, thank you. I've bootstrapped everything so far, but it's been tough to grow without financial support. Correct. How this grant will help. Receiving this Horizon microgrant will help me upgrade my equipment, purchase safety supplies, and invest in more materials so I can create more product, grow my reach with better tools, and expand capacity. I'll be able to serve more customers, build my brand, take the first steps toward launching in-person classes. This grant will be a spark towards making a bigger community impact while growing my business sustainably. Okay, would you like me to help you with the $10 application section or other part of the Horizon process? Or would you like to add a quote, video link, or personal anecdote to make it even more memorable? So what I'm going to say, because I don't know, I haven't applied for this before, I'm going to say, help me with you know what? I'm just gonna copy. I'm gonna copy it. What does it ask me? Or would you like to add a quote? Okay. Searching the web. Absolutely. I'd be delighted to guide you through the Horizon Microgrant application process, including the payment of application fee and ensuring your submission is as strong as possible. Step by step, applying for Horizon Microgrant. Okay, access the application portal. Visit the page. Ensure your business meet the following criteria, which is owned by woman, registered in the U.S., annual growth, and make for profit. And then it says prepare required information. I need my personal details, which is my name, my email, phone number, mailing address, my business information, which is my business name, website, and a brief description. We already did all that, okay? Except for the business name. Yeah, my business name is there. My website is there. I think. Was my website there? Okay, no. So I just make sure I have my website there. And it says, compel a narrative about my mission, challenges faced, and how the grant will be impact. We've already did that together. Fill out the application, pay the, okay, then went from $10 to $15. You see that it went from $10 and now it's $15. $15 non-refundable administration fee. And then submit your application. Deadline is due by 11:59 on the last day of the month. Winners are announced the first Friday. And tips for a strong application: be authentic, highlight impact, proofread. Ensure your application is free of grammatical errors and clearly conveys your message. If you need assistance refining your business stories or have questions about any part of your application, feel free to ask. I'm here to support you every step of the way. And I'm going to say, please make sure that the, what is it called? Narrative that we curated together is what the grantor is really looking for. I want you to act as a 30-year veteran grant writer with 98% approval ratings. Make sure that it is in my voice. Okay, really. It says, okay. And then it's rewriting it. Final, so your passion is clear. Your ask is specific. Your future impact is undeniable. This version checks all the boxes her rise look for. If you'd like, I can now help you upload this into their form and guide you through the rest of the process. Ready to submit? Or would you like help with a one-sentence tagline or mission summary? Okay, so what we're gonna say is, because I'm not gonna apply for it now. It's in the middle of the night and I'm tired. Well, technically it's the morning. Technically it is my night, but it's morning. And I need to go to bed. So I can get up and go to work. But you didn't need to know all that. So what I'm going to say is It told me that, let me see. Is this version, okay, no. Okay, is this version the best that it can be? Let's ask it. Because I didn't read it right. It says, yes, this version is very strong, strategically designed for the Herbized micro grant, and absolutely aligned with what the funders want to see. Authentic, it sounds like me. Clear vision, demonstrated need. Yes, it is. Realistic and high impact use of funds. Yes, I am. Vision of growth from YouTube to in-person local impact. Since we are going for 98% proven energy, here are two final polish points I suggest, like garnishing a perfectly plated meal. Okay. Tiny upgrades for your final shine. Open with why now hook. As a creative entrepreneur from Thomasville, North Carolina, I built a craft education platform from scratch, literally. From my kitchen table to YouTube, now I'm ready to grow that dream into a thriving business that teaches and empowers others. True. And then you can add a result focused phrase. With this grant, I won't just create more products, I'll create more opportunity. Okay, ChatGPT, for myself, for my future students, for my community. Amen. It says, would you like for me to merge those into the final version of this perfect flow and tone? Or are you ready to copy and paste into the no? I want you to I want you to um merge merge, baby. What we doing here? Copy and paste. Asking me, do it, should do it. Okay, so and here's my final version of my grant proposal. And it's ready to be submitted. There you have it. And now it's just asking me if it wants it to be put into their application. So, can I also help you plug this into the application portal and walk you through the payment and submission steps? So now that's done. You have just applied for a grant with the help of ChatGPT, going by the push button. Technically, it ain't no button, but you just clicked on the link and it helped you guide you through it. You didn't have to pay $1,000 for a grant writer. You didn't have to pay an editor. You didn't have to send it to Fiverr. You didn't have to do all of that. You know why? Because this GPT is going to help you with all of that. And with that being said, if you have any more questions or you need more clarity, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My name is Quanda Dunlap. My email address is QUDU12 at craftsbyqllc.com. My phone number is 336-289-9258. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me if you need any assistance, because I am here for you. And with that being said, I hope you get funded in all the endeavors that oh, you know what? It did go through each one of them, right? But what I'm going to say, let me go back up to the top and let's click on, let's start a new chat and help with your application. It really did that with the first one. But if you didn't have to go through all that and you already wanted to just start your application, here you are. All right. Let's start a new chat. What grants do I apply for? So technically, all of this information is in the first one. So you're not really missing nothing. And the new chat, teach me about funding types. Let's see what this will say. Types of funding. Well, this is because you got grants. These are funds you don't repay. You got loans, you got to pay it back. You got sponsorships and partnerships. You have equity financing. You have crowdfunding. You have tax incentives and credits. And they made a chart for you. So you got each one of them, each the type, if you repay it or not, who it's best for, and watch out for. Now, let's tailor this. What kind of funding are you looking for? So it's going to give you information, and then it's going to ask you a question. And based on what you answer, it's going to help you guide you through the whole process. All right. Well, that's all I have for you. Happy funding, and I'll talk to you later. Oh, wait a minute. I'll talk to you later.